Hey everybody, I am Orlando. This is Sin City Cycling. In today's tech show, we're going to be doing an unboxing video of the new Sensah 1 by Groupset that we're planning on using on a mountain bike project that is yet to be decided. I know I had said something about a war bike build, but it turned out that they gave us a complete bike, so we didn't use the Groupset for that. So I'm tossing around the idea of building a hardtail or a full suspension bike, and I haven't really decided yet on which one I need. I'm not going to be really doing anything rough, it's just going to be trail riding. So maybe you guys can comment down in the comment section below and let me know what type of bike you think I should build. This is what we've been waiting for from China. This is our Sensah 1 by Groupset. Hopefully everything's okay. I have not yet even opened it, so let's get into it. Okay, now I roughly paid about $300 for this. It took about a month or so to get here from China, so you have to weigh that out when you're building your bike. It's going to take a while to get the parts if you're doing it from Aliexpress like I do. We have ordered already rims that I was going to use on my other project, which are now delegated to this new mountain bike project, as yet to be announced whether it's going to be full suspension or a hardtail. I'm leaning more towards hardtail because it looks like it's going to be an easier and cheaper build. So that's probably is going to be what I do. I am just not yet decided completely yet. Okay, so let's see what we got here. It's packed in here pretty good. That's a plus. Lots of tape. And I ordered a complete group, so this is going to have everything. Chain, bottom bracket, and I believe the retail before shipping was $285. Okay, so these are the Z-Race cranks, and we'll take a good look at everything here as soon as I get it out of the box. So just bear with me here a second while we open everything. Ooh, this is a cassette, man. This thing is huge. Okay. Come out of there. Oh, that's fancy. Look at that. I like the red too. Does it already look dirty? What the fuck is that? And this is a 15 to a 46. Man, that is a honking cassette. I think it's huge. Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright. Okay, and these are mechanical disc brake calipers. They have a hydraulic piston that is actuated by the cable, so there is some hydraulicness going on inside there, so it is not a complete mechanical system. Okay, this is our bottom bracket, and it appears to be BSA, which is good because that's the frame that I have already picked out. Let's see. I'm going to assume these are spider bolts. Oh, look at this. This looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Did I pick out a 12 speed? I thought I did a 11, but it does appear to be a 12 speed system here. Let's count again here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, well, I hope that fits on an 11 speed hub. Like, really. What in the hell? So 2 chains? I was only expecting 1. Very confused. So yeah, not sure what's going on there. Maybe they're 2 different sizes for your application. Maybe they send the same amount for a... No, that's the final, because it's got the teeth on it there. So I was thinking maybe you could choose to be 11 or 12, but it looks like that's not the case. Ooh, fancy. And here we have our shifters packed in there nicely. See that there with our rear derailleur. So let's go ahead and take a quick look. Alright, and this is gonna be... Okay, so that's just the brake. It just looked like it moved sideways, huh? Okay. I think this cap is probably going to come off. Oh yeah, there's a little screw right there to take the cap off so you can install the brake cable. Okay, and this side should be our shifter, and it looks like they already have a cable pre-installed. And this is the Sensah Pro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, so it's a 12. Alright, I am going to need to figure out how to work that. So that must be all the way out there. So the long pole seems to be the upshift, and then the quick seems to be the down. So we'll do a little bit more research into that. I don't want to bend it. This is the derailleur. That's the rear derailleur. Ooh, look at that arm, man. Holy moly. And it looks to have a clutch built in here. I'm not sure how to change it, or if it's a knob. Is it a knob? It pulls out. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. That's our brake. Okay. Doesn't appear to be a very good cable here. Okay, it seems really thin, so I might end up replacing the cable that they put in here. Alright, let's see what we got here. These look to be our Z-Race discs for our disc brake system. So there's 2 of those in there, and they are 140 millimeters, and I believe they're both the same. Yeah, they're both 140s. So that is that. And I already did order the rims. I just have to go pick them up from the post office. They are the laziest of the delivery group. They attempt to deliver once and then they forget about you. So if you can pay the upgraded price to upgrade to a different method, I would go ahead and do that. And this is our front chainring, and I believe that I did a 42. I'm not sure. We'll have to open that and check. And this is the spider for the crank. And again, like I said, this was all purchased Aliexpress. So let's move the crap out of the way here so we can take a closer look at some of this stuff here. All right, let me open this so we can look at it. And that is our front chain ring there. That is nice, man. It does look really nice. and it is a 42, so that is what I picked up. The crank length is 170. I had originally ordered 172.5, which is what I use on my road bikes, but they were out. I went with a shorter crank arm. I figured when we're out in the rocks and stuff, the shorter crank arm will give me more clearance as I'm pedaling. So I don't know, I really haven't decided on whether or not that's going to be a good decision. So we will find out once this is built into a bike. Okay, now the chain here, I'm not really sure, but what's happening, why there's two, I don't know, but it does feel really clunky and really heavy, so I might not use this. I might actually just order a different set there. I don't remember it being a 12 speed though, so okay, so these are our Z-Race fork, or our Z-Race cranks, excuse me. And they are a hollow construction made out of aluminum. You can see here that it is kind of a hollow design, so it's not a solid piece, and it does feel pretty light. I don't have a scale right now that can handle the weight of these, but I know they're supposed to be comparable to the Ultegra brand. So I haven't actually weighed these, but I know I have seen Trace do weight, and Joe on China Cycling also do weight on the Sensah Groupset, and I know that it's close to the Ultegra R8000. So I haven't weighed them yet, but I know that they're close to Ultegra. Let's just say that. These feel nice. They feel solid. They feel like a decent crank there. This is our bottom bracket. I don't want to lose any of these spacers. As I learned on my road bike project, there is everything in here that needs to be utilized, so I want to make sure I don't mess that up. This seems just like your basic bottom bracket. It feels pretty cheap actually. But it is for these cranks. As we learned on the road bike, sometimes there is a proprietary bottom bracket. I'm not sure if this is what this needs, but this is what we're going to use. So that is that. It looks like it comes with extra spacers in there, depending on your application. And these are the cassette parts. And like I said, I thought that I ordered an 11 speed, man. I'll have to check. Let's see here. So that is a 13 and an 11. So it'll be 11 to 46 on the cassette. And from what I understand with 12 speed, I believe that they fit onto a regular 11 speed hub, that it is the same distance. They just change the distance in between the actual cogs, and that is SRAM that I'm quoting. So I'm not sure if that's the case on this. I might actually need to replace the hub on the rims that I've already bought. So we'll play that by ear. So there is an extra couple of gears in here with the lock ring. And it says Sunshine SZ, so I'm assuming that the cassette is made by Sunshine. And man, that thing is literally the size of a dinner plate, and I have very large hands as well, and this thing is humongous. Look how big that is. Here, let's put it next to a shifter so you can kind of get an idea of just how big that is, and that is a monster. So hopefully this will help us. So, oh, I see there is a 42 in here, so I will have a 1-to-1 ratio, which we all know is good for climbing, and we went even beyond that with the 46. So hopefully, and the derailleur looks like it should be able to handle it. You can see how long that bottom arm is, so that's what's required for that type of thing. Okay, this looks like it's CNC machine too. This is the spider for the cranks. Oh, this must be non-drive side, huh? That's weird how they did that. So it looks like non-drive side is the side with the axle. Oh yeah, see here it says right. So this would fit on here like so. Oh, there it goes. I see. There is, if you line it up properly, Orlando. Okay, there it is. You can see here that there's little holes for the bolts, or maybe you can't see. And I'm not gonna assemble this yet. This is just an unboxing video so we can take a look at it. Let's take a quick look at the caliper. Now it has a stop in here, so I don't actually want to actuate it because I don't want the brakes to get stuck in that position. But you can see that there is a small hydraulic piston here which the cable will attach to. So the cable will actually be actuating that little piston. This is similar, I believe, to what Trace is using as well on his disc road bike that he just built. I don't remember if Trace actually used the Z-Race brand. I'm not sure. But I know that they were having a problem with the actuating of the brakes being squishy, and I had an epiphanal moment where I realized that they were running the cable as a hydraulic cable. They just ran it along the line where the hydraulics would go. And I think the problem that they're having, Joe as well, is that the cable isn't secured to the frame. So when you actuate, when you pull the brake, the cable is moving with the actual pull of the brake. And I'm almost positive, so I haven't actually had this apart, but I'm almost positive that's the problem that Joe and Trace are having with the squishy brakes. That the actual cable needs to be secured to something solid like the frame. I did notice on a lot of mechanically disc brake bikes that that's how they were doing it. So I'm assuming that that's what the problem is, but I'm not yet sure. So once we get into building it, we'll know a little bit more on what that is. Let's see here. I want to make sure I don't get these mixed up. Okay, and that's pretty much it. Like I said, this is just an unboxing. This is the Sensah 1x Groupset, and apparently I ordered a 12-speed and didn't realize. So that's that. This would be the right shifter. This is just a brake, no shifting happening there, even though it does kind of look like there's some shifting crap in there. So I know that it actuates like SRAM. Quick little down presses is downshift, and the long press is upshift. So quick tap is down, long is up. Yeah, I can feel it. All right, well, that is that. This is the Sensah Pro 1x Groupset. Apparently it's a 12-speed, which I wasn't really realized that I ordered. Everything seems to be really nice. I don't really see like a build quality. It doesn't feel cheap. This is all metal. I'm assuming aluminum or aluminium. And it's pretty nice. I'm actually a little bit surprised at how nice everything seems. So, okay guys, that was the unboxing of the Sensah 1x Groupset that we're getting ready to use on our next project. Again, we haven't really decided on whether it's going to be full suspension or hardtail. I'm leaning more towards hardtail because to me it looks like it's going to be the easier build. It might be less to maintain, and the fact that I can get carbon over aluminum for the hardtail, the carbon on the full suspension is literally almost triple the price of the hardtail. So I'm really leaning towards the hardtail because I can make a whole carbon bike out of that. Anyway, stay tuned for up and coming information. We'll go into this group set a little bit more in depth. This was just an unboxing video. As always, if you like what we're doing here, please feel free to comment down below. Hit that like and subscribe button. We really appreciate you. As always, I am Orlando. This is my tech show. You're watching Sin City Cycling. Peace.